Sure made a blunder. Well, who could have expected they had machine guns? What do we do now? Right. We can only wait. The are gonna attack. And soon we'll have more important business to attend. And that's where we jump them. Yeah.
Who the hell is bending the dark through the
Intruder!
Artyom, stand still, or I slit her throat. So, you came for...
Why did you do that? Hurry! We have to get to Kotsavaya. There's Hansa. And our men. Suffocating would be a real shame after surviving all that.
I'm here!
They've no masks.
Now!
The pieces of the puzzle are falling together. And the big picture is horrifying and unbelievable. I will tell the others about this, but I still can't make myself believe it. The Reds have infected Oktyabrskaya, a peaceful station denizens of which never suspected anything, with an unknown deadly virus. And then their mop-up squads entered it under the pretense of saving the station from the epidemic, and eliminated everyone they could. Women, children, old people. to prevent the infection from spreading. And if all this is true, then me and Anna could be infected too. We've been saved from being killed, but we don't know if we're going to survive for long.
I have a feeling that everything will end soon. We won't survive this war, Artyom. No one will. I feel alone again. Like when I was a girl, and Father was away on a mission. Nothing around me. Empty and cold. As if I were just a spark from the fire, flying away and then gone. It's hard for me to tell you these things, Artyom. But I want to feel that I'm alive. Touch me.
Well, there seems to be nothing wrong with you. Congratulations, youngsters. You, Artyom, may go. While you, Anna, you have to stay some more. We need to finish treating your wound.
Thank God.
Come here, darling. Don't look there.
What's that, Papa?
You see the face? As if... looks like 8 books. Yes, it's 8. Semetsky, Yuri. Used to say...
Hey! Anybody?
So?
You can't go into the void.
What do I
Go
do?
to the lab.
So, I don't have to remind you about the gloves, the mask.
He's been told
Yes, I know that.
other stuff, and yet look at all this shit. Now, you take the temperature.
So, were you able to isolate the agent?
Yes and no. It is an Ebola virus strain, but trying to cultivate it is useless. It's basically non-virulent now, without the original strain.
Doctor, you know I'm no medic. Please, explain.
I'm sorry, Colonel. Here are the facts. In the first 2 days, the mortality rate was around 95%. In the third, it dropped to about 25%. Today, we only have 2 new infected, and they have a light infection, prospects of recovery looking promising. Now, as you understand, Moscow never was a natural habitat for this virus, and in its wild form, it remains dangerous much longer.
So, what does all this mean?
It is not a regular virus. It's a weapons-grade strain, engineered to achieve maximum lethality within a short time, and then turn harmless.
Damnation. Where did it come from?
I have heard of a new generation of bioweapons based on this virus being developed before the war. Where did it surface now, after all these years?
Bioweapons.
It's not safe here. Please go.
Just in case.
We're going to die like that. Step away from me.
You! Yes, you! You can come through!
Attention, refugees! You are... Move, you can't stay here.
Artyom, I'm here!
I'm happy to know that you and Anna are all right. We can't afford to waste time being sick now. The Dark One we're looking for could really be the last one. We can't lose him. Let's go.
But I have to go. But I have to go back for her insulin. She'll die without it. You'll buy some here. I can't let you go.
The refugees sure were lucky, because Tomlin's Rangers were here. Corbett's men clearly didn't expect to be met with machine gun fire. Well, Hansa could not protect the station without help, but they did provide shelter for the refugees. And a hospital. Perhaps that could help them.
Sorry, that's forbidden without a permit.
That's our man.
Let this one through. He got a permit.
I think you should stock up on filters and ammo. We probably won't have such a chance anytime soon after this.
They'll be short of luck, Why did they fight anyway? What do they care for us or the refugees?
Hey, Ranger! Have us some ammo!
That's what puzzles me. Where's this trophy?
Come here, Ranger! Let's have
contracts with them.
Hey, some throwing them. Gee!
What are they thinking?
Best choice for the tunnels, Ranger! This is a great gun in perfect condition. Great value. That's what I call business. Nine, come back anytime. We'll haggle some more. Come here, Ranger. I got great weapons.
What? Fighting the Reds?
Grenade! Price! If there's an epidemic, dangerous mutants.
Artyom, take note of the funds Hansa expends on this quarantine. And they are generally quite reserved with their money. Perhaps they are aiming for an additional trump card to use in negotiations at Polis.
Good luck in the tunnels, Ranger.
In some other time and place, what happened could be life-changing. But there is no time but present, and no place but the metro for us. And we must do everything we can to save it. I have to hurry and catch up with the Dark One. Anna has to tell her father of what Korbut and Moskvin are doing. Anything else is a luxury we can't afford right now.
We've got outgoing! Open up!
Soon, the leaders of Hansa, Red Line, and Reich will meet in Polis, hoping to reach a peaceful settlement on D6. But I know the nature of man all too well, Artyom. War is as certain as the fall of night, unless a miracle happens.
Come through.
We won't catch the train with the Dark One moving along the tunnel. But there is another way. We're leaving the station. Here's our pass.
All right. Are you going to Polis?
No. Open the interline tunnel for me.
But the interline is a dead end, and very dangerous.
A dead end? No way. That's our road to Polis. Open up. Let's go, Artyom.
Careful with the generators!
As you see, it's no dead end. That's just what the Hansa authorities claim to discourage people from entering these passages. An unprepared man could easily lose his way here, or even become lost within himself. But as long as you're with me, there is no danger. Most people believe metro to be just tunnels and stations, A lifeless and soulless conglomerate created by human hands alone. There's a special place in the metro. The few people who come upon it never return. I call it the River of Fate, because it can change your destiny, wash away the silt of the past, and offer the chance for a different future. If a man enters this river in dire need of such a chance, wishing desperately to earn it, then he might be carried to the place and time where that chance is granted. Remember, we must find the Dark One. It is the only thing we are to ask of the river. The Metro is a living, breathing thing, with a heartbeat, a soul, and a mind. We got to be careful here. It's an abandoned place. Just some monsters, nothing else. Let's go. All right. There's something behind these cobwebs. Intriguing. Is that a sign? The grate is rusted and poorly attached. Give me a hand here, Actium. 1, 2, Continue burning it, Artyom. Look, water. We're almost there. Pretty close. Darkness envelops us. We must not get lost. We cannot run. And then we should run. Stay here for long. This is it. The River of Fate. Not so impressive, perhaps, on the surface. We have to enter the water. Enter the water and imagine what you would change in your fate. Think of the Dark One. Further! Go further! Don't be afraid. You're meant to be there, Akio. Think of the Dark One, and the river will bring you to him! Familiar scenery? It's the tower. And down there is the city of the Dark Ones. It's the moment you launch the missiles. Look, that's you. The river will cleanse you, forgive your sins. You can change your fate. You can do it. Choose your destiny and be free. This was their home. All that's left is ashes and dust. Look, there he is. The Dark One. After him. Faster! Nobody. A dead end. Is this where you almost caught him? You must try again, Artyom. The Dark One. He's still at that freak show on the train. Look! After him! Run! Ahead! Faster! Ahead! Damnation! The river almost got me this time. Oh, it's working again. Back in the desert of the real. When we got out of the river, the Dark One was very close. He can't have gotten too far ahead.
Post 13, come in. High alert, I repeat, high alert. Red saboteur sighting confirmed. Your position might be attacked. The evac train is considered their primary target.
Too late.
High alert.
But the train's got to be nearby.
Post 13, come in. High alert, I repeat, high alert. Red saboteur sighting confirmed. Your position might be attacked. The evac train is considered their primary target. High alert.
Come out, hop in. We need that miracle now, Artyom. Remember everything I told you about the Dark One. You must save him. And then he just might save us all.
I never believed him, and that is no surprise. But Khan's words were true. This strange river took me to the past. The moment where I sent out the signal and destroyed all the Dark Ones. And then it dropped me off at the place where I can find the last survivor of that race. A helpless and harmless child. Khan called him the last angel.
The train's somewhere around here. I have this feeling. You hear that? That's the train! We were right!